con profundo jardín derecho, señores. ¡Ay, ay, 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 ay!
And here's Wilmer Flores toward the middle. Crawford shoves it right from the glove. High drive down the left field line. Out of here.
Damage control, straight to the hole. I got. What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Baby Baseball, San Francisco Giants post-game show. And today's post-game is brought to you by all the wonderful people in the comments section. Thank you so much for jumping in, but I got some bad news. The Giants lost today. The Giants lost today in a very frustrating game where there were bad calls by the umpire. The ball dude fielded a ball that was clearly fair, and the Giants might have had a chance to throw out the runner at second. That was very frustrating. You're supposed to know better if you're a ball dude. Fans should know better too, but the ball dude, that's like your freaking job. So, okay, did that make or break the game? Probably not. But Cutter Crawford today gets the win. Logan Webb pitched well, but the offense has been non-existent. So that's really who we have to blame today. The offense has been non-existent. Very few opportunities today. We had to play a long ball with the home run by Jock Peterson in the 8th inning just to get within one. But there was nothing we could do. That 9th inning was boom, 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 over with. And the Giants end up going 6 for 33 today, 1 for 5 with the runners in scoring position. They didn't even get a runner in scoring position at all until the 6th inning. Marco Luciano did get his first big league base hit, so this game is special for that reason. This game will be remembered for that reason, and that reason only. Marco Luciano, first big league hit. Let me jump into the comment section today and say welcome, everybody, including James Ford, SG Sports Talk, Joe Boy, Lydia P. What is going on? Oh, Ty Champ. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, everybody. F Boston Red Sox, says SG Sports Talk channel. Which reminds me, I got a guy who hates the Red Sox. Where is he? E-Hacker. I don't know if E-Hacker is going to show up today. He hates the Red Sox. The extremes they go with platooning is just insane. Got to get your composure. LDO. Yes, you're welcome, LDO. Christopher Matthews, Lydia P, Hosnija, Happy Fun Boy, Kapler's a bozo. He ruins all the momentum in every game. Fire him. He is terrible at his job. Happy Fun Boy, Calvin Jefferson, taking the frustration out of my rec league game. Oh, yeah, I got to join the rec league. I haven't played in a little while. I need to get back into it. Got to punch a hole. Logan is pissed off. Kaiser Soze. Oh, snap. Kaiser Soze. How can the Cubs be sellers at this point? Who is even left? Lydia P with the clown emojis. Clown show. Tired of taking 6 innings for the Giants to show any kind of offense. I totally agree. It's not like, I know these pitchers are good. They're major league pitchers. But you're supposed to be major league hitters. You're not supposed to get shut out. I mean, okay, it wasn't technically a shutout, but you're not supposed to get dominated every night, night after night after night. I'd rather watch our AAA team play Boston. I'm selling tickets for Sunday. Hoodie. And where I don't know, the River Cats are in Albuquerque. I almost went to that. I thought seriously about taking the long. I know it's a long drive, but I've been through Albuquerque many, many times. I have some friends there. I used to go through there a lot, and I really like Albuquerque, especially since Breaking Bad took place there. So every time I go to Albuquerque, you got to hit up Los Pollos Hermanos, which is no longer, it never really was called that in real life, but the actual restaurant still stands. But that's where the River Cats are. I didn't make it to Albuquerque, obviously. I could have went, but I was like, I just I didn't feel like driving that far. Where is Lamont? Yeah, I thought Lamont might pinch hit today. Isn't he in my thumbnail? Did I put no? I changed the thumbnail up. I had him up for a second, but I made a different one. Wade is injured, just afraid to say anything. I guess so. We need Wade in the lineup. We got, who looked really bad today was Wisely. He looked like just overmatched here in that at bat that he had where he struck out. Luciano took a strike 3 that was not a strike today. That was frustrating. I'm not blaming everything on the umpire. The Giants have to find a way to hit, and you have to expand the zone because you already know what the umpires are going to do. They're going to call everything a strike. I have watched it, Logan. I don't know if I can review it just yet. I may need to rewatch it. I didn't realize it was hard to follow, or maybe I'm just a dumbass. That movie was crazy. So I might just rewatch it from the beginning. I guess I just kind of got lost here throughout it. But no, you are right. Kevin Spacey is awesome in that movie for sure. The cast is phenomenal and the story is cool. I just kind of get lost in what's exactly going on. LDO is here. Lydia P, Joe Boyd, Hosnija, Thomas B, SG Sports Talk. I might have seen it back in the 90s. I don't remember. It seems from some scenes seems familiar. I think I've seen bits and pieces of it, but this is the first time I tried to watch it. I did. I promise you. I promise you. Right here in my room. It took me a couple days to get through it. Overlord Eric, when you're going back to Oracle? What's up, Steven Ortega? I'll probably be there in September. We got to check out the schedule. Team is playing horrendously. Eric, I'll always support you, but there's a but. There's a big but. I can't watch anymore. I'd rather get a second job. Damn. Are you talking about the Giants or the post-game show? Is it the Giants you can't watch, or is it the post-game show? I got a lot. There's just a lot of characters and a lot of names got thrown out. And I was like the beginning on that opening scene where there's some deaths and something happens, and then it moves on, and then they're doing interviews. Got Kevin Spacey's character. They're interviewing him, trying to get the names. And there's just a lot of names and a lot of characters, and I just kind of got lost at some point. How safe is Houston? Was going to shoot some drone footage high above downtown and go to a game, downtown Argentina and Chile, but decided otherwise. GDI. I don't know the statistics and whatnot, but I just visited Houston for multiple days, and everybody was really cool, and I didn't have any problems. But then again, I don't have problems in St. Louis either. In fact, I never have problems really anywhere I go. I go to Mexico City, Puebla, Mexico, no problems. I went right through the heart of Iraq, and I didn't have no problem. Well, I mean, some people shot at me, but other than that, I made it. So, no, honestly, though, Houston seemed really nice, but I think you'll be fine. I did review Oppenheimer. Kratos. I did review Oppenheimer. Logan Webb, this is like Danny Glover from Lethal Weapon. I signed up for this crap. Eric, tickets are $10. Why can't you go every day? It's cheap. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to go every single day. Why you always ask me that? I'm trying to run a business. We're trying to grow. We're trying to get my financial situation in order. I just can't be going to MLB games every day. Tickets are not $10. Even if it says $10 on a website, after their freaking fees and ballpark fee and convenience fee and online fee, that shit triples. And you go to the ballpark, if you want to get anything to eat, you want to get anything to drink, if you want to park, usually, I do know some secret parking spots. Driving there, nothing is just $10. Do I have to explain this again? What don't you understand? Just messing, but I mean, seriously, Walton isn't on the 40. He can F off. Hosnija is here. Yeah, you need to watch it in one sitting. Okay, yeah, I'll try to find some time out, and I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna review it. Okay, I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna review it. Luke Schleier has been assigned to San Jose Giants. He skips Arizona College. Oh, very nice, very nice, very nice. Eric, it's $100+. Yeah, he wants me to go to a game every freaking game. I have a season ticket package to the AAA team, but as far as the major league team, and I'm even not sure about that. Like, it's a detailed invoice of how much he's got. Let me show you something. I don't know if I can. This really is, even AAA is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. It really is. I'm telling you, man, I used to walk up to the ballpark and just buy my ticket for cash, $3, $4 to $5, especially in single A. Visalia. Oh, man. I Modesto, too, Stockton, growing up when I was 17, 16, 18 years old. I just went to the game. I just went to like several games. It was nothing. It was cheap. It was $5. I mean, it's minor league. AAA was cheap, too, relatively. See, I want to see the Reno Aces are coming August 1st by ticket. Now, you can't see this. I'll show you this in a second here. Accept and continue. I just want to make sure it doesn't put my address or something on it. Okay, yeah. So, okay, I'll just tell you what it says here. It has some of my information, but it says $23. $23, not even for good tickets. That's not even good tickets for the Sacramento River Cats. But once you add it to your cart and you go to actually pay, it is with the fees, securing my tickets, $30.85. And that's not good seats. That's bad seats at AAA. That's bad AAA seats. That's all the way in the corner. That's just to get in the ballpark and have a seat besides the lawn. If I want good seats, I'm not trying to complain. I'm just saying, if I want good seats, now we're talking $39 plus fees. Are you kidding me? The final cost is over $50 for AAA. AAA. Kaiser Soze. AAA. $50. Let me see what the total actual cost is. See if I can get it in there. Oh, you left it. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to get two. I say this is for the River Cats behind home plate, decent seats. They're playing the Reno Aces. 2 tickets. You got me on a ticket rant here. But if I was to get 2 tickets, $91.20. Are you freaking kidding me? That's all I got to say about that. Minor league. If I want to take a buddy to a minor league game, we're paying over $100 just for tickets. Just for tickets. You're minor league. So I don't know who's getting $10 for the Giants, but congratulations. Hello, Elio. Jenny Vega is here. Michael Rotor for 2 streams. It's safe to say he was serious. We need a goodbye song. That's his choice, man. That's his choice. No, you can get in a fight with somebody. Sports fans argue. We argue. But we usually don't just leave and say, just leave. That's just kind of different. But he was mad. He said why. He was mad because I gave Elio moderator. It's just such a weird thing. It's just a weird reason to leave. I don't know. I know you guys, but most of y'all I don't know personally. Like, a couple of y'all I've met before, but it's not like I can guarantee you're not going to have a disagreement with a moderator. But anyway, let's talk about this game. Let's break it down piece by piece. This game sucked, and that was an embarrassing performance. Okay, I'll go ahead and let my man let you know what just happened.
And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that. We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked.
In my opinion, that freaking sucked. I remember the last season because the Giants didn't trade Rodon. Oh, yeah. $91 plus food, parking, and gas for minor league. Minor league. You know what I mean? So I don't typically, sometimes I do, But I try not to buy. I try just to get a season ticket package. It actually ends up being cheaper, just to get a little season ticket package for the minor leagues. Tommy Edman is very versatile. Can be useful to. I'd love to have Tommy Edman. I'm a fan of his. Phone is overheating. Had that problem. Question mark. No, we're not gonna play taps. I don't want people by jumping the stream in the middle of me playing taps, thinking I'm playing taps for the Giants. Only play taps when it's official, for the Giants only. For the Giants only. The key back before I stopped working on the last minute on the StubHub or those sites just behind home plate. 30 was $30 back up 2019 when I left SF. Yeah. No, I've tried the StubHub deal, waiting to the last minute. There can be a catch there. You'll buy it at last minute, and certain sellers have to actually send you the tickets once you've bought them. They have to transfer the tickets to you. They have to physically do it. So if they're not paying attention at the moment it sells, which usually they're not, they don't send it to you, and you're sitting outside the ballpark like a dumbass, and I can't get in because they won't transfer me the dang tickets. And I'll be emailing them, and I'll be calling StubHub. Like, StubHub, I just bought tickets from y'all website right before the game. I'm outside the ballpark, but they're not transferring me the tickets. And then they'll be like, they're going to try to contact them. So I got to wait. I call back. Sorry, we couldn't get a hold of them. So I'm just screwed. They canceled the order. So, it is what it is, though. Thank you, Jenny Vega. LDO. Yeah, tickets are getting rid of. No, I'm sorry, dude. You don't charge $50 for minor league. I don't even know how they're doing it. Who's buying that? No wonder that the freaking games are empty. I was checking, I watched Rivercats games. Nobody's there. Who do you guys think you are, man? I mean, I love AAA baseball, but who do you think you are? $50 freaking dollars. Are you kidding me? They need to do some kind of a special, like, that's just unacceptable. Here, look, check this. Look at this. Is a Rivercat. This is a AAA game. This might be this. Okay, this is in Albuquerque. Same deal. They're charging these kind of prices around the country. Look, nobody's sitting back there. Look at all those empty seats. Nobody's sitting back there.
The 0-2 hit in the air deep to center field. Bernard's going back. He's on the warning track. He's at the wall.
Boom!
And that one is gone. Right over the 400-foot sign. Armando Alvarez is having a night.
By the way, Armando Alvarez needs to be promoted. Armando Alvarez needs to be freaking promoted. But today was just a frustrating one. Complete embarrassment. Couldn't get anything going, really. Eric, what time will you be live for the trade deadline? What time is the trade deadline? I'm not sure. I usually start up a few hours beforehand and just rock and roll. There are many minor league prospects, not only the Giants, but others I would be willing to part with Schmidt or Luciano for Bellinger. Ooh, I'm not so sure, man. Bellinger tends to slump, I mean, he's doing great this year. He's looking really good. Cubs might be offering him up, but I'm a little worried about that, man. I never would have thought in a million years I'd be okay for trading any of them for Bellinger after Bellinger's meltdown with the Dodgers the last couple of years. Tommy Edman's a Giants type of player, but can he hit at all? Well, he can hit. I think. I'm not sure about he's looking this year. Bellinger's a rental. Did they have to charge just to keep the stadium running? I don't know. It's gone way up more than inflation has. Way more than inflation. I know for a fact I used to buy minor league tickets for I think $3 to $5, something in there. And that was back a long time ago. I think I have I got some Sacramento old Rivercats tickets sitting around, and I need to check them, like from the 2000, even 2003, 2004. And it wasn't that much, but I know in the 1993, 94, yeah, it's $5. Oh, technically, inflation, $1 in 1994 is worth $2.06 today. So it should double. A little more than double. So if it was $5 in 94, it should be $10 today. Not 50. But it is what it is. That's why I'm thinking of doing single A, but you know, I like triple A better because you get to see players who are on the fringe of making it to the big leagues, guys who've just been in the big leagues. I mean, I like going to single A games, but I prefer triple A. But yeah, they're going outrageous with their prices. Outrageous. And single A ain't much better. Single A ain't much better. Imagine single A right now is like $14, $14 plus fees. So you're paying about $20 for a single A game. Stroman would help this team, or Eduardo Rodriguez, Teoscar Hernandez. I love Teoscar Hernandez. That'd be nice. So, yeah, Crawford should be back. He took batting practice today. He should be back very soon. Inflation, everything. Yeah. I didn't care about inflation. They say inflation doubled, but the things I do, like going to baseball games, is not keeping with inflation. It's 10, 20 times inflation. 10, 20 times inflation. At least 10. 5 times 10 is $50. Yeah, AAA used to be $5. Now it's 50. I disagree with giving up Luciano for Bellinger. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I don't know if I'm for that. Really, any potential protest doesn't necessarily mean they will stick good in the bigs. That's true, Krister. That is true. That is 100% correctamundo. And what are we going to do? We're going to be cool. We desperately need Haniger and Estrada. The Estrada injuries is hurt bad. The Haniger injury hurt bad. And we almost lost Austin Slater because he almost got his face taken off by a pitch up and in. And that's really unacceptable. No wonder he was pissed off. I know it wasn't intentional, but, if that would have hit him in the face and we would have lost him, it would be like, dude, 3 guys to hit by pitches. Something has to be done. Something has to be done. We're going to start playing with a T-ball, a squishy T-ball. What are we going to do? Stop throwing at our dudes. But yeah. Giants lose today. It was still 56-48, second place in the NL West. Not the end of the world. Tough loss today. We're going to turn this around tomorrow. We had our guy Webb, but the offense just did not come through today. Other than the home run by Jock Peterson, we did squeeze through another run in the 6th inning. Had opportunities. At one point, had the runners on first and second with nobody out and got out. Luciano struck out looking. It was not a strike. Is Tim Anderson not hitting this year? Because I keep hearing you guys talk about how Tim Anderson can't hit. Like, Tim Anderson? Tim Anderson is a beast. Has he forgot how to hit? Because it does happen. Tim Anderson is hitting 282. It's not that bad. He's hitting 282. Why? Where did his home runs go? Did he forgot how to hit home runs? 20 home runs in 18 and 19. His on base percentage and slugging percentage are equal. That's weird. I've never seen that before. But he is a 2-time All-Star, and I know the guy can hit. Oh, wait. Oh, I looked at that's his on base percentage is 282. For all y'all who are typing that in right now, I apologize. He's hitting 241. So his on base percentage and his slugging are 282, and he's hitting 241. What happened to him? That is just weird. Yeah, you guys are right. He's not having a good year. You guys are right about that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't pay attention to. I'm a huge baseball fan, but when the season's going on, I focus on the Giants, like most of y'all do, and I try to pay attention to the standings, pay attention to how everything is going, just get a kind of overall glance at it. But I don't dig deep into every player like some of the other channels are able to do. I don't know how they're able to do that. But I'm also putting out my documentaries, working on one right now. So it'll be out probably Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll have a new documentary, new top 15 ranking. Review what? Of course, I'm going to review the movie. Hey, Laura, how are you? I'm doing great. Thank you so much, Laura, for being. I do appreciate you being here today, and everyone else for being here. Do you think the A's are making a mistake not trading Ohtani? The Angels are making a mistake not trading Ohtani. No, I wouldn't trade Ohtani either, because you might have a chance to bring him back. You do get compensation because you're going to give him the qualifying offer. If it wasn't for the qualifying offer and getting that extra second-round pick, a second-round pick is huge. There are some great players that'll be available. If it wasn't for that, it's like you almost have to trade him. But there is that, and there's a chance to bring him back in free agency. Even though technically you could bring him back in free agency even if he leaves, even if you trade him, but very unlikely he's going to come back after being traded. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. Says the All-Star Tim Anderson has been hot before that. Yes, crappy year. Oh, thank you for that update. Oh, well, if he's been hot since the All-Star break, I wouldn't mind to grab him. Why can't he hit home runs anymore? That's just weird. 344 plate appearances and nary a home run. Whereas he hit 20 and 18, 10, 17. And he's a young guy. What did he do? 29, 30? How old is he? Okay, he's 30 years. I had it right on the dot. He's 30 and 35. He just had a birthday June 23rd. He just turned 30. Yeah, 29, 30. East Central Community College. But anyway, I wouldn't mind getting, because I think the guy can hit. I wouldn't be mad depending on who we traded for him. But that's definitely an option. Let's check out what's going on for tomorrow's game, because this was a tough loss today. I feel like we should. Oh, chips. I like that. The deadline here, it's all or nothing for these clubs. I used to go to the casino. I'll be starting the Hum Baby Financial channel here in the next few months here, and within the next year. I'm going to talk about some of that, some tips if you decide to go to the freaking casino. Although I don't recommend going very often. Should be just a rare thing, do for fun, hang out, socialize, play cards. But if you have an addictive personality, stay the freak away. James Paxton, 6-2 with a 3.46 ERA. Holy cow. James Paxton's he gotta be 37 years old. Oh, he's only 34. Okay, he's 34 years old. He'll be pitching tomorrow. So I don't know who we got going. It's a national game on Fox tomorrow. Very, very important. Financial channel, running channel. Yeah. I got more running content for members I got to put out. Snell will require too much, probably so. Never say that to Hope. Padres will never sell anyone ever. I miss poker night with the boys. Yeah, it comes to going to the casino. Just a couple of quick tips. First of all, always walk in with the amount of money you're okay to lose. That way, if you lose it all, you drive away. You're not messed up. Still pay your bills. You're feeling fine, and you're okay, and you had a good time. You're basically paying for a good time. You're going in to pay for a good time, like you would go and pay to go to Disneyland. The difference is you might actually make money. But more than likely, you won't. Eric, you rewatching Two Sitting. Mets, Padres, White Sox, Royals, all selling. And meet the Royals. Chris Bryant. That'd be crazy if we get Chris Bryant again. I don't think so. Isn't Chris Bryant on a lengthy contract right now with the Rockies? I don't think they're going to be trading him. I don't think he'd be one of the guys they'd be trading him. But it is what it is, ladies and gents. So thank you guys for being here. Soto would leave in free agency in a year or two because the front office is too cheap with two players, too much. Absolutely. Chris Bryant is always hurt. We had our time with Chris Bryant. We had our chance of Chris Bryant. You guys want to know? I mean, like, honestly, they're not going to trade. They're not going to trade Chris Bryant. But we will look at the Colorado Rockies, even though the Rockies probably aren't going to trade with it because we're in the NL West. Typically don't trade within the West, at least not the trade deadline. Sometimes off season maybe. But Tommy Edman, I like Tommy Edman. I like that guy. I mean, obviously, I freaking Stanford product and everything. Royals, Nicky Lopez, good-looking defensive player. I mean, is he really? I mean, really, we want our guy back. We want freaking Estrada back. But we keep getting hurt. But I think Tim Anderson, I don't know what happened to him, but batting champ type stuff. Pitchers as well from the Cardinals. We have to look at the pitchers as well. I know Marcus Stroman was mentioned by Jenny Vega the other day. Marcus Stroman from the Cubs would be nice. Justin Verlander has been mentioned. There's been a link to Justin Verlander and the Giants on Twitter. I know he's old, but he's still Justin Verlander. He's still Justin Verlander. Although I haven't looked at his stats lately. Maybe we should look at his stats before I say that. I think I have looked at his stats, but I remember them being pretty good. His record's not that good. Maybe he hadn't gotten run support because the ERA is solid, 3.24. I mean, he won the Cy Young last year. You don't lose that much in a year, but I guess with age you can. 89 innings pitched. Strikeout rate is down this year. His strikeout rate is down this year. His hits allowed is a little up. But this is a solid season he's having, especially for his age. I wouldn't give away a ton, but this would be a tempting. If you're going to try to win a World Series, if you're serious about it, you want Justin Verlander. I mean, he may not be the ace, but you throw Webb, Cobb, and then you have Verlander, and still got Wood, and still got some of the other guys who can, DeSclafani, who can, pick up the back end. But it's interesting. It's interesting. Verlander's interesting. As for the other people who had all the big names, Arenado, Goldschmidt, Ohtani, we can forget about it. We ain't getting them. We ain't getting them. Hader, I don't know if he's available. I'd love to get him. I don't think we're going to get him. Isn't he with? I mean, why would they trade? They're going to trade. Like I said, the Padres aren't going to give us help. This is not going to happen. Arujo and Justin Verlander make his debut against a guy who made his debut in '91. Can't believe you actually researched that. Don't spend too much time researching that, but I do appreciate that. It is interesting, and I was curious about that. So he actually faced someone who played in '91. Stroman said he would have gone to the Giants at free agency. I don't know if I believe that, though. You can say he's talk all day. Doesn't mean it. Dave Show, what's going on? Do not trade for a 40-year-old. It would be a rental, and it would be not a top 5 prospect. So the Mets have been known to make dumbass trades. We traded Ruff for J.D. Davis and prospects. Who did we get in that trade? Besides, obviously, J.D. Does anybody remember? I'd like to curious to know how they're doing, if they're still with us. Nick Zwack, Carson Seymour, Nick Zwack. I don't remember him. Nick Zwack. Here he is right there. Nick Zwack. Oh, he went to Xavier. Okay, he's not pitching too well. 6.28 ERA. But hey, at least we got him in the system. He's starting games. He's in the rotation for Richmond, but he's 5-6, 6.28 ERA. Solid strikeout rate, 78 strikeouts in 67 innings, but he's also walked 26. Just needs to work on his control a little bit, but we'll see. And Carson Seymour. Let's see more of his stats. Find him. Carson Seymour is the other guy. There he is too. Right-handed pitcher. Much better, 4.06 ERA, 15 starts. They're both kind of in the rotation, 77 innings, 66. So, I mean, that's just like we picked up 2 prospects and J.D. Davis for Ruff. I mean, damn. We could screw the Mets over. Mets are not, they're just not that smart. Okay, all due respect. We can get Verlander for freaking Proctor, okay? Actually, I kind of like Proctor. I rather like Proctor. I'm just saying. Owners are terrible. Do we need pitching or a bat more at the deadline? Based on the last few games, a freaking bat is what we need. We need a bat. Giants need a player who can hit a ball out of the park. We got to find a way to hit. We're hitting like crap lately. We had one good game, but other than that, We look at the last few games. Yes, we had one good game. The last game was good. We scored 8 runs or something, but we scored 8 runs against the A's. Take that with what you will. Look at these numbers the Giants score. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. Other than that 8-run game. The Giants scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 runs in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. 7 runs in 5 games, not counting the 8-run game. Before that, 3, 1, 2. Then we had a good one with 11, 4. Then a decent one with 8, 3, 6, 1, 5, 2, 2, 0, 5, 4, 1, 5, 1, 1, 3, 2, 7. Not bad. Now you got to go. June 24th is the last time the Giants were actually consistently hitting. June 20. It's been over a month. It's been over a month that they've hit like crap. The hitters are pathetic. The hitters are not hitting. I mean, they're hitting somewhat, but not with the consistency. I'll bet you $100, David, that the Padres do not trade Hader or Snell. David Show with the bet, with the Hope Springs Eternal. You guys go ahead and send that money to me, and I'll keep it as a intermediary, okay? Yeah, that'll be, what's that called? Escrow. I'll be the escrow account for you guys. Just kidding. Don't do that. You might not get that back. No, just playing. Shock might get 20 this year, maybe. Eric Verlander faces Jose Hernandez, who made his debut against in August of 1991 at age 22 and played his final game October 26 at age 27. Very interesting. Kratos doing that research. Jock stays. Jock stays. Jock stays. Well, today was a loss against the Boston Red Sox. Very unfortunate. I don't really have anything good to say about this game. Pitching was okay. Relief pitching was okay. This was just a rant about ticket prices because Steven Ortega thinks I'm supposed to go to every single game at Oracle Park because it's cheap. Because I don't know what he's been smoking, but I'd love to get some of that because it's not cheap in any way, shape, or form. And I'm going to start my financial channel because I learned a lot in the last few years. I used to be this total paycheck to paycheck. And I finally got sick of that. So I'd like to share some stories. But that's a while from now. But hey, then Christopher Byers, you know about that escrow account? Jock hit a home run today. Darkness. What's up with the Cardinals? You guys going to be sellers or what? Can we get some players, please? Can we get some hitters, please? Goldschmidt and Arenado. We will give you for both Goldschmidt and Arenado. We will give you. Think about that one for a minute. That's going to be tough. That's going to be a big package. That's going to be a big package. But we'll definitely throw Proctor in there. Ford Proctor will be part of that package. The team needs to have a meeting for how lousy they played. Kepler's pathetic for not trying to help this team get better. Every game is an offensive disaster. Logan Webb has hit a home run before. What's your point? Yeah, Logan Webb did hit a home run right there at the end. I think it was his last big league at bat. I'm not sure. He may have another one for some reason or other, but we're doing okay. Goldie, I'm not sure. Arenado, as of a few hours ago, was not been asked to waive. I'm just playing. I don't expect to get them, but the bats have not been there, ladies and gents. The bats have not been there, and that's all there is. That's all she wrote. So we're gonna see what we can do tomorrow. I don't know who's gonna be pitching. We're gonna find out. It's a big problem. The Giants strike out about 9.4 times per game. 13 strikeouts tonight. That's not major league quality. And I know the pitching has gotten better. Why? But the hitting can't keep up with the pitching these days. It's like the pitching has improved more than the hitting. And people who talk about like it's absolutely true. If you brought it, like players from the 30s and 40s to today, even Ted Williams. I mean, yeah, Ted Williams, I think would get the hang of it after a while, but you throw Ted Williams up, you bring him in a time machine from the 40s and throw him up against just a random relief pitcher in Major League Baseball, he's going to be like, what the freak is that stuff? He's going to have problems. Because these guys are just so good, man. And the hitting has not kept up. Didn't used to be like that. I'm going to take a random box score. 1962. October 3rd, 96. See how many strikeouts were in this game. I bet less than 10 per team. One strikeout in the game. Isn't that crazy? I swear to God, it's a random 1962 game. I just picked a random game. The Giants struck out one time, and that was a pinch hitter. Bob Neiman struck out in that game. One strikeout. The Dodgers struck out 3 times. One was the pitcher. One was John Roseboro, and Frank Howard struck out. 3 strikeouts. That's what it used to be. Strikeouts were rare, relatively rare. That's insane. I didn't, I'm going to pick another one. It is August 2nd, 1954. New York Giants box score. Totally randomly. New York Giants versus Milwaukee Braves box score. 1954. Giants struck out 4 times. One was Ray Catt, Wes Westrom, Bobby Hoffman, and Davey Williams. 4 strikeouts. 4 strikeouts. The Braves struck out 4 times. 8 strikeouts in the whole game. That used to be normal. Now it's freaking 12 strikeouts per team. Hit the freaking baseball. Jesus Christmas. You practiced your whole life to hit a baseball, and you can't do it. Unbelievable. I'm just playing, dude. I couldn't hit those baseballs either. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being there. Have a fantastic day. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get this thing together. Let's go, Giants. Let's turn it around tomorrow. Let's make it happen, everyone. I want to see you here for the post-game show then, because you play to win the game. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Batazo profundo, jardín derecho, señores. ¡Ay, ay, 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 ay!
And here's Wilmer Flores toward the middle. Crawford shoves it right from the glove. High drive down the left field line. Out of here.
Damage control, straight to the hole. I got no chance of ever making my goal.
Playoffs? Are you kidding me? Playoffs?